Joe Biden and the Democratic Party are trying to destroy you.
Common Sense 101. I want to convey a message, and this is for everybody, okay? Everybody who will listen. Do you understand the depth and the level of depravity of these politicians who are willing to sink the whole entire ship so that they can save themselves? Do you understand fully that these people don't give one crap about you? While we're walking around fighting each other over things that really, at the end of the day, they don't matter. Americans are still too comfortable. We're fat, lazy, decadent. And very ungrateful for the legacy that we were left by those who truly fought the good fight of faith, who lived years and decades and more than a century before us. We don't deserve what we have now because people don't appreciate it. And I know people don't, because they are still willing to vote for Democrats who are sinking the whole country just to keep themselves in power. Have you ever stopped and thought, why do we have 50 million foreign nationals here? Was there something that happened in the world, in everywhere but the United States, whereas there was some sort of emergency, like a disease or a hurricane? And I'm not talking about 2020, but I'm talking about, why is it that 50 million individuals decided one day to just get up and start coming to the United States? You ever thought about that? There's no reason for these people to be here. They're not fleeing war. There's no war in Honduras. Why do we have so many Hondurans? There's no war in Venezuela. Why do we have so many Venezuelans? In fact, Venezuela went from one of the murder capitals of the world to now being one of the safest places in the world to live. It's now becoming a tourist destination. You know why? Because their criminals are here. The crank far left and the Jezebel whore media tried to fact check Trump during the debates, or after the debates the other night, about him pointing out the very fact that these foreign countries empty out their prisons and their insane asylums, and those individuals come across the southern and northern border of the United States. That is not just him saying something. There's nothing to fact check. El Salvador has become one, there again, used to be, very recently, used to be one of the most, one of the murder capitals of the world. And now it's becoming a tourist destination. Nayib Bukele, the new president, just opened up El Salvador to issue visas for people to come and spend time there. Because now there's beautiful beachfront properties, and it's safe to walk the streets with your children and your dog, and you don't have to worry about MS-13 gang members beating you and hacking you with a machete and raping your daughters and killing you on the street. It was very recent that that country was one of the most dangerous in this world. And now, because Nayib Bukele built a supermax prison and is building more to house the criminal MS-13 gang members, they're off the streets. He has in fact started programs for them to give back to the community. They're doing the same thing in Venezuela. You're not going to sit around and just be a prisoner all day. Matter of fact, you have wreaked havoc upon your community. Now you're going to give back. They're never leaving prison. Except the ones, according to their news, reporting that the Venezuelan gangs escaped before, the El Salvadoran MS-13 gang members escaped the country before they could be caught by Nayib Bukele's very formidable police force. Guess where they came? They're here, in your neighborhoods, in surrounding communities. It's just a matter of time before they get to you, Cupcake, and your little suburbanite gated community is not going to mean anything because they're breaking into homes. We see these news stories now in Denver constantly. They just robbed a jewelry store last week of $2.5 million. The video is gut-wrenching. Another one in Aurora, gut-wrenching. These Venezuelans put on Amazon vests, knocked on a door, pretending to be Amazon drivers, saying they were delivering a package. The mother cracked the door open a little bit. They broke into the house. These people are not playing. That little monthly check that they've been getting from taxpayers is not enough. They want it all. They didn't come here for a better life. They came here to make your life miserable and dangerous. What's really odd is that there are still American citizens who vote for Joe Biden. He's the one who invited them here. He's been flying them in on private jets since 2021. That is a fact. The FBI reported on it. DHS reported on it. They had to own up to it because it's been happening so much. And investigative reporters, true journalists, have been reporting on this story. Your life is in danger because of Joe Biden. Your family is in danger, and you're still going to vote for this clown? Or whoever they put up there, if they do? Like, this is very odd that there are still people, even after the clown show a few days ago on Thursday. People saw how ineffective this individual is. This is just a shell of his former racist self. And you are still willing to ignore everything you saw. And you're going to go to the polls in November and you're going to vote for that creep. You are putting everybody, including yourself and your family, in danger. Just because you don't see it right now, see, there are other new angel families who do see it because their family members have been murdered by these illegal aliens. I am stressing the point that you have to get over your Trump derangement syndrome, and you need to be more concerned with your safety and protection in these arduous times. Joe Biden, this will get, if it is even possible, this will get exponentially worse. That individual will open up the borders and there'll be 1 billion people here within a year. We have no less than 50 million. When you count the gotaways and those individuals, you got 500,000 people who have been coming in this country every month. The CBP numbers, those are just the ones they touch. You are in imminent danger. I know they fearmonger, but I am telling you, You have got to focus right now. You have got to ensure that you do everything in your power to vote these ineffective politicians out of office. They only care about themselves. They only care about their careers. They only care about staying in power. Jill Biden is not interested in leaving. That's another video. You have to vote your money, your security, and your very life. When I tell you that your life and the life of your family and your children depends on how you vote in November, you better damn well believe it.